Fins up. Fins up. Go the Dolphins. Yoo, fins up. Howdy, folks. How you going? Rob here. Well, that was a bit of fun. Hope we're all well. Fins up, everyone. Dolphins got up. So good to see. How are we? What's going on? We're going a little bit low tech tonight. Who we got here? Fins up, everyone. Get your fins up. I want to see some fins in chat. Come on, folks. Get those Dolphins out. How are we? Are we live? Are we working? Does this thing work? What's going on? Goodness me. Oh, crawling around the garage floor at 6:30 on a Sunday night. What else would you want to be doing? Goodness me. Fins up. Go the Dolphins. How are we? Righto. We gave those Dragons an absolute flogging the other night. How good was it? And has anyone else got one of these? These are hot ticket item at the moment. They did this on their first game at Suncorp Stadium. And they printed or made like, I don't know, 50,000 of them. But if you go on eBay now, they're a collector's item. People are selling these things for $50, and yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, fins up. Those of you who may or may not know, I do some work for the Dolphins and stuff like that. It's a whole lot of fun out there at KO Stadium. It's good times. How are we all? Who we got? Goodness me, we've blown up already. Hello. 28 on. Holy dolly. Paul Martin, g'day, mate. How are you? Troy, good to see you here, mate. Dean, as always. Jack Turtle, g'day, Jack. How are you, mate? I hope you're doing well. We're going a little bit low tech tonight because remember last time I did a live stream, guys? Last time from HQ anyway, the camera decided to crap out. It happened again. It just happened again. I was just on the phone to Teresa from Goombara Valley Campground and literally got off the phone, looked at the camera, and it's just gone, yeah, nah, I'm out, and turned itself off. So I've got to get to the bottom of that. So apologies, folks. We're on the webcam, so I'm probably coming at you live at bloody 480p or something. I'm probably just a bunch of pixels to you. But anyway, we're here, and that's all that matters. Lukey Reed, g'day, mate. How are you? Oliver family, howdy. Teresa, there's Teresa. Teresa's online, folks. She's hanging out with us tonight. So if you've got any questions about the campground and the camp up, directly about the campground, she's here online tonight. Swag and sisters, how are you? Landy Smurf, oh goodness me, everyone's on. Terry G, Anthony Weeks. Oh, good to see you all here, folks. And apologies for the poor camera framing and the quality. I literally said to Teresa two minutes ago, let's see how long the camera lasts tonight as a joke, and then hung up the phone, and here we are back on the webcam. So, so apologies, folks. But, you know, whatever. As long as we can see and hear it, and we get some information out and have a bit of fun, that's all that matters at the end of the day. And I've got a Milton Mango, so we're all pretty good. And anyway, there you go. Troy Berg. Everyone's on. Teresa, all clear for me. Thank you, Teresa. That is good to know. And anyone watching on a TV or something like that, I apologise because I'm just probably one big pixel. But anyway, that's all right. As long as you can hear me, that's the main thing. So tonight, guys, no real agenda. I've got a couple of things to give away. We're going to have a bit of fun. We're going to do a couple of prizes. YouTube, as you know, those of you who watch YouTube and follow people like myself and sort of even the organising committee, as we're calling ourselves, and even other YouTubers, you all know we get a bit of cash every month from YouTube. It's not, you can't live on it, guys. If you want to become a YouTuber and live on it, yeah, good luck. It's bloody hard, but it does bring in, you know, a little bit of cash each month, not a huge amount. And what I like to do, guys, is I like to give back. I'll buy new bits of camera gear or whatever. And I thought a little bit come in last month, and let's give back. Let's give back to you guys, right? You guys are the ones who sit there and put up with my bad jokes and all the rest of it. And I thought, well, what better way than to give back to you guys as well? So we're going to give a couple of little prizes away. Nothing too major. I think, well, a couple of the prizes are quite good, I think. But yeah, I've had a bit of fun with you all, and hopefully you win something tonight on your Sunday night. Mark Hopkins, g'day, mate. Hey, Rob, what's happening with the T-shirts? Which ones? You mean the Campout ones or the Wanderer Oz ones? Because there's two different stories going on there. Campout ones, we'll get into all that very, very shortly. I'll say good day to everyone. Freddie Boots, he's online. Good to see you here, Freddie, mate. Looking forward to catching up with you next year as well. What else we got? Jack Turtle saying good day to Lukey. Yeah, so good to see you all, folks. It's been a little while. It's been about a month since we did the big launch and all the rest of it. So the Wanderers t-shirts. Yeah, so this is a prototype. Here's the big logo on the back. It's not quite right. So it's being redesigned a little bit. Some of the colours and stuff are a little bit wrong. And I think the front logo, tell me what you think, folks. The front logo here, does it look a bit busy? It's probably all blurry. It's probably hard to see, but I don't know. I feel like I need to take some more stuff out of it, if you know what I mean. So Ben Price from Ben Price Tattoo won the up at Gimpy there, won the logo competition. He designed this big logo on the back, and it looks absolutely unreal. You got to say, and I've sort of pulled it apart a little bit to make a smaller logo for the front. So just getting those little things right, folks, and the t-shirts will be pumped out. Stickers are coming though. So we've got stickers on order. I've got samples from 2 different companies because it's got to be right. It's got to be right. So stickers are coming, and I can't wait to get them out. And I'm just gonna, when they turn up, I'm just gonna go to every bloody road sign there is around here and just stick it on there. I tell you, no one's better at promoting someone than yourself. So if you're driving around town, you start seeing Wanderer stickers all over the place. Yeah, I've been through. Anyway, get one up on the Great Ocean. Is it the Great Ocean Road or the Nullarbor? The Nullarbor Road going across. This is the longest straight road or whatever. Stick the sticker up there. That's where you want it. Righto. Who else we got? JG Lennon looks good, Rob. Maybe a second shirt with a Howdy Folks on. I actually have the Howdy Folks shirt, and yeah, okay. Well, I might keep that one in stock. Then I might keep pumping that one out. I wasn't sure about it whether anyone would like it or not. So, but if people do, then we'll do it. Absolutely. What else we got? Who else is on here? Stephen Fuller. They're on. They're from Soar Adventures there. Terry G. I don't know if I said good day to you before or not. Loved your campground. Iggy Die 1. I think I know who that is. Iggy Die 1. Loved your campground, Teresa. Had fun there Tuesday through Friday morning. Guys, thank you so much. Those of you who have jumped on board with the Campout and have already gone to Goombarra Valley Campground and camped out there. I know there's a couple of you. How good is it? Like, dead set. I'm so glad everyone's loved it so far, and it's really put my mind at ease that we really have picked somewhere that everyone's going to love. And Teresa and Brad out there, as you all know, like I keep saying, just do a fantastic job out there. And they just had a nice little holiday away, and from all reports, they loved it, so that's good to hear. And I'm actually heading out there next week, so I might do a sneaky live stream or something out there, just from the phone or something like that. We'll see how we go. But stay tuned for that. But I'm so glad, like I said, everyone's been going out there. We've had a few people just from the video, randoms, I suppose, go out there and see the video and check it out and go camping and stuff. And people have dropped in to say good day to Teresa and Brad, and just go and say hello and have a look around. It's great. It's awesome. I mean, they're such lovely people. They have a fantastic campground. So glad to be promoting them in whatever way I can. So it's so good to see. It's so good to see you all getting involved and all that sort of stuff. Brad Howe, we're booked in. I got your emails, mate. There must have been some sort of confusion when you booked in, but I'm glad you're locked in. And I got your email saying, or this message saying, disregard the last message or whatever, so I just had. So I did see him though, so I'm glad that that's all worked out. Trev Kelly, g'day Trev. Good to see you here, mate. Slacking's on. Slacking all the way from the other side of the bloody world. Hello, mate. How good is that? I mean, how good is the far-reaching internet and YouTube world? How good is it? What else we got going on here? Again, there's no real agenda tonight. A couple of prizes to give away. It's not going to be like the last giveaway where I had 15 and it took forever. Even though that was a lot of fun. The keyboard still works. It lives. It still lights up and does all the fancy things. So it survived the beer. So we'll see how we go tonight. But on the thumbnail, you would have seen a chance to win a couple of prizes or 2 prizes or a prize or 2. Well, we've got 3 because that's just how I am. Give an inch, take a mile, so they say. What else we've got on here before I get stuck in? Good to see you here, Slacking. That's so good, mate. And great to have you on board. Who knows what time it is over there. Troy Berg. Who else we got there? Licky Reed. Brad out. Susie. G'day, Susie. Oh, yeah. Beer-scented keyboard. Yeah, I know. The beer's hovering. The beer is hovering again, so we're in a danger zone. Speaking of danger zone, Hein. Those of you who know Hein from Harvey Bay last year, he's over in the States at the moment and having an absolute blow. He's doing like the Top Gun tour where you go and you do the Top Gun stuff. You go to the airport, you go to the army field, whatever they call it, and that is a bucket list item. How good is that? He's nine up to the Jets. I think he's even gone in a couple of them. How good is that? Good on him. And Hein is one of the people, and I'll get into it a little bit very, very shortly, who's actually helping us out with some sponsorship donation type stuff through the company he works for. But again, we'll get into that a little bit later. There's quite a few now that have jumped on board, which is fantastic. And we've got huge news on how you can get involved even more yourself or with the company that you may or may not work for, or may not work for, may work for. Anyway, I've done a stack of work in the background. So you would have seen Steve from Saw Adventures and Terry doing a lot on the social medias at the moment. And thank you so much, guys. We really, really appreciate that. I've been doing quite a bit in the background as well as work. So between my normal day job and the background work I've had to do to get legalities and stuff right for the Campout, I do apologise for not being around. But here I am. We're back. And I've got some great news on how you can get involved and all that sort of stuff. So we're very, very excited to bring it to you. I only finally caught up with all the boys, and Robin, and Annie, last night on the phone while I'm driving home. I mean, while I was pulled over on the side of the road, not on the phone doing a video call. Oh dear, geez, I hope there's no police watching this. Graham Whittaker, how are you, mate? Good to see you here. Susie, Meek, Buck and Roz are off enjoying life and giving media a break. Someone's asking about Buck. All right, let's get it out of the way, folks. Buck's living the dream with Roz and Rafa, and good on them. And I'm so glad they are. And, when I went filming, it totally ate up my entire day when you go camping and stuff. And I'm so glad that they're absolutely living the dream somewhere in this great wide land of ours. And, it's so good to see. They are both well and healthy and all that sort of stuff, folks. So I know some of you were concerned on that side of things. All is good. All is good. And they're living it up and loving it, and good on them. And I just think it's fantastic. Two fantastic people with a fantastic little puppy dog getting around the great wide brown land, and hopefully I can do the same one day in the future. Because, I'm probably not far away from a caravan, let's be honest. What else have we got on here? Landy, say good day to everyone. Slacking. All right, okay. Great to have you all here. 45 of you. Goodness me, that's fantastic. What do we want to do first? Do we want to do a giveaway, or do we want to get into some information about the Campout? Quick. What do we want? What do we want, folks? You guide it. What have you got a question for me? Hit me up with a question. What do we got? I'll give you a second to type something in. Rob, lose the small logos on the front of T-shirt and keep it all on the back. Oh, that's good. Hey, I hadn't thought about that, Mark. It's funny because when I buy a T-shirt, and no matter who it is or what it is or where it's from or whatever, I'm kind of the kind of guy where it has to have something on the back, because I figure you're paying this money for a T-shirt. You got to have something on the back. When you buy a T-shirt and it just says something on the front and nothing on the back, I feel like you're wasting your money. I feel like you're ripping yourself off. Info, Landy Smurf, info, Dean, info. All right, we're 2-0. We're 2-0. Speaking of 2-0, I think the Dolphins are 2-0 from the last two. Hey. Fins up. Get your fins up. So I'm on the Dolphin bandwagon, folks. Me and Dwayne Bennett, we're good mates. It's quite interesting because where I work at KO Stadium there is right next to Wayne Bennett's box, and he is the loveliest guy. Gives everyone his time. KO Stadium is like an old country outback stadium. It's got that country vibe. There's no massive grandstand. There's a big one on the western side, but it only holds 3,000, 2,000 people, something like that. And the whole ground only holds 10. So I think it's absolutely such a great vibe and atmosphere. But the coaches have to walk through the crowd to get to the players in the tunnel and all the rest of it. They can't. There's no other way. They have to go through the crowd. And he stops and has a chat and a quick yarn. Everyone does the selfies and all that. He's such a lovely guy. He'll come up to where we work, and he's, like I said, the coach's box is right next to us. And he'll have a yarn and come up and talk about this, that, and everything else. And all his staff are fantastic. It's such a good environment out there. That's why I am fins up for the Dolphins. All the players come up and say good day, and Bromwich and all that. Bloody fantastic. Anyway, moving right along. We want some info. Info, please. Peter McMurtry. G'day, Peter. G'day, Peter. That's a new name, I think, is it? Apologies if it's not. Peter McMurtry. I'll take your kick-ass solar panels off you, Rob. They're great. These panels dead set fantastic. They are so good. Review video coming soon, hopefully within the next millennium. I know I keep promising these things, but my old computer takes a while to edit things. A 4-minute video will take me bloody 3 weeks. Anyway, sorry for late. Was driving home. Lukey Alexander's on. G'day, mate. How was the pub, mate? I saw your little picture there of the beers, and I really wanted one. But I got one now. I got a Milton Mango. They're not great, but they'll do. Those are the 300. Phil's on. Howdy, mate. 300 watt kick-ass products. Yeah, exactly. They are those 300s. Bit exy. They are exy, but geez, I tell you, you get your money's worth. I think they were $900, something like that. But they're worth it. On a rainy, cloudy day, you're still pumping in charge to your battery. They're dead set fantastic. Right, a little bit of info. Not a huge amount because I've got to talk to the boys and girls again next week, and we'll work out a way that we can formally announce everything. But everything I'm about to say, they already know anyway. We just want to probably put it up in a nice little Facebook post and all that sort of stuff just to make it all nice and pretty. No, that's the questions for the giveaways. Sponsors and donators. Now, thank you, everyone. We've got roughly 10. I don't have an exact number, and I didn't want to read them out in case I missed one. So we've got about 10 so far. Now, what that means is, Graham, what do you got going on there? Our new Navara with 15,200 kilometres is not looking too good. Oh, no. Someone turned right from the left lane going through the roundabout on Main Street. What, mate? Not good. Wiped out the front end and took off. Like, there is some dead set drongos out there. Mate, I am sorry to hear that. That is not good. Only 15,000 on it. Hopefully, like, insurance, mate, is that going to cover it? It's not a write-off, I hope. Mate, that's full on. That's... and it just ruins a trip, doesn't it? You know, so hopefully you can get it sorted, mate. Let us know on Main Street. I know you were passing sort of through Queensland there a little while ago. If you're still around, mate, give us a message or a ring. Not right now, but give us a message, mate. And mate, happy to help out if you need a hand or whatever. I'm about as useful on a car as such and such on bulls. But anyway, I'll give you a hand whatever way I can. Mate, that's terrible news. I'm sorry to hear it. As long as you guys are all right, as long as you folks are all good, no broken bones or anything like that. At the end of the day, who cares about the car? As long as you guys are all right. People first, mate. People and family first. That's what I say. Bugger everything else. Yeah, all sweet. Bride's onto it. Okay, good, mate. Good. And again, as long as you're all good to go. Okay, so sponsors, donators. Paul Martin. Terry saying go to Paul. G'day, Paul. I didn't see. Oh, yeah, there you are. There, yeah, of course. We got about 10 so far. Now, donators, sponsors and donators, we're going to split it up a little bit because obviously we're just trying to work out the sponsors and donators side of it. So a sponsor is someone who sponsors an event. Donate is someone who donates to the charity or raffle or something like that. We still want to pump out and promote everyone who gets involved, their companies, their business, their person, who they are, if they're happy for us to do so. If they just want to do an anonymous donation, whatever, that's totally fine. We're all super keen for it. We've got quite a bit of food on board already. Can never have too much food. So if you know anyone who wants to donate some food of any kind, we're happy to have a chat and work that out. We're going to have itineraries and things coming very soon. Again, I've got to catch up with everybody again next week in the little organising committee, and we'll have formal information. I just wanted to touch base with everyone and make sure everyone's all good and have any questions or whatever they can ask. What do we got? Naz time. Okay, Naz, how are you, mate? Slacking. Thanks, Grant. I haven't made it on one of Rob's feeds before. I should be sleeping. Nah, bugger it, mate. It's almost 5 a.m., but skunks stink outside, keeping me up. Wow. We got drop bears and you got stunk skink. Skunks. Wow. I'd love to see a skunk. I did the States. I did New York, mate. And it was amazing. Sort of little, what are they called? The little fluffy things with the big tail. What are they called? Anyway, I saw an albino one, and they were fantastic. That sounds nasty, Slacking. It does a little bit, mate. And where's the Akubra hat? Lukey Reed, mate, she's right here. I didn't have it on, mate, because, fins up. This is the fashion accessory for Queensland now. Bugger your Broncos. All you Broncos supporters can go jump ship, I tell you, because, yeah, mate, fins up. Yo! Get on board the fins up train, folks. Hashtag fins up. But no, she's right here, mate. And there you go. One hat. Hey, Rob, what brand of shelves you got in the garage? They're from, as I hate to say it, right? They're from Bunnings, right? Like, Bunnings have just taken over the world, and now they do pet accessories and all the rest of it. They're going to become the Aussie version of Walmart. That's without doubt. What brand are they? They message me because I do know, but I don't know off the top of my head. They're really, really good. They hold about 500 kilos or something like that, and they are quite good. But yeah, send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll get back to you. I can't remember the brand, but they're from Bunnings. I know that much as I hate buying stuff from Bunnings, but what do you do? Mind you, mine are 10. It's hard because they're the smaller majority now, but geez, their prices are just out of control. Susie, we have the same shelves, Rob. Yeah. So if you know it, Susie, drop it in the chat. I can't remember the brand, but I do have it. I have it somewhere. I took a photo of the box, so I wouldn't remember. So I wouldn't forget. And here I am forgotten, so like I took the photo. Racket and Stack It. Montgomery. Yeah, could be it. Hi, Naz. Definitely need the dreaded chef there. Hammerbarn, that's it. Hammerbarn. Actually, stay tuned. We've got a big thing coming up. Anyway, no, I won't remember. I'm gonna do a little clip with a special guest for the kids out there. So if you got kids, tune in very, very soon. I might do it Friday. Actually, we'll do it Friday. I'm going to head out to Goombara on Friday. We'll do it there. If you got kids, young kids especially, tune in Friday night. I'll do a live stream. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I just thought of that right there. Tune in. I'm not going to give any more away, except the only hint is Hammerbarn. So if you know the relation to Hammerbarn, then you know what I'm talking about. Say the word Hammerbarn to your kids, and they'll know what you're talking about. Tune in Friday night. I'll put it up on the YouTubes for you. What else we got? I don't remember either. I had them over a year now. Yeah, no, I got a photo of them somewhere. I can let you know. Montgomery, that's it. Yeah, Montgomery. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. How many have we got on here? 56. Hello, everybody. How you going? I hope you're enjoying your Sunday night. Here we are from Wanderer HQ. Okay, so food. Now we've had a incredible couple of donations of food and fruit and vegetable and stuff like that. But hey, we could do with some more. Again, we'll get into more detail a little bit later. But if you work for someone or know someone, or I know you have a farm, I don't know, you got a spare, pallet of whatevers that you want to donate in, we'll happily take it. Then we can work out logistics and things closer to the event. Hein has been works for a particular company out near Warwick there, and for a juice company, and they're on board. I won't name them, of course, because I'm not doing any namings tonight. They're on board to help out. But yeah, if you know someone or yourself who wants to help out, get involved. We will promote you. We'll do a couple of videos. Obviously, the shirts and online and all that sort of stuff. We'll hashtag everything and make sure that the recognition is given for services provided, because it's absolutely fantastic. It's all going to a great, great cause. Two fantastic charities. So yeah, let us know. Now, money donations. We've actually had, this has been interesting. I wasn't expecting this. Stand by. Now, I wasn't expecting this, but we've had a couple of monetary donations, which is unreal. I did not expect just flat out cash, right? And I think we're all of us, myself, Steve, Phil, Terry, everyone, we're all just like, wow. Okay. Now, this is where it's got a little bit tricky. So we can accept money donations. So there'll be a bank account set up. All the details will probably come late next week. And we'll all get together and put up a big post and stuff online. So make sure you're part of the Facebook page, Legends for Charity Facebook page. We'll put a post up with all the details on how to do it. Full tracking will be provided, all that sort of stuff. So, you'll be able to see transparency and all that sort of stuff, money in and out, where it goes, who gets it, where it's come from, all that sort of stuff. There'll be full transparency. But I've spoken to the ATO and I've spoken to a solicitor about this, because obviously we want to keep it all above board. And we've worked out the arrangement on how it works with companies. So if you're a company out there and you want to donate some cold, hard cash, that's fantastic. We'll take it. And pass it on, obviously. But we have worked out how to do it from a legal perspective and a taxation perspective. Because as you know, if you donate more than $2 to some charities and stuff, it's a taxable donation and all that sort of stuff when it comes to tax time. Now, companies like to donate and stuff like that because of this. So we've had a very sizable donation and a couple of smaller donations for cash as well already. We haven't taken the cash yet. We're not doing that yet, at least not till next week, when I go sort it out with the bank and all that sort of stuff. But we have worked out how to do it from a legal standpoint. And like I said, it'll be full transparency. So get in touch with your bosses out there and go hit them up and have a yarn to them. We can provide documentation on everything that companies need to show that it's actual, going to these two places and all the rest of it, and not some dodgy YouTube channel or whatever. So talk to your bosses out there. If you're a boss yourself, come on, get involved, and it'll be a heck of a lot of fun. Couldn't just people donate directly to avoid any ATO? Yeah, so obviously at the Campout themselves, or if you want to just donate now to the two charities, you're more than welcome to. And so, if you want to mention where you're donating from and all that sort of stuff, go for it. Yeah, 100%. I mean, the one of the charities, I can't say what they are because it might be an answer later. But yeah, they're super pumped. One of them gets zero funding at all, like absolutely nothing. And if you follow them on Facebook, and I highly recommend you do, the photos they put up and stuff, so heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. Oh, they're just wonderful, wonderful people, and helping out those that can't help themselves. The ATO BS, yeah, I know, right? And it's got to be done now, because when you get sizable donations from large organisations, which we have, you've got to do it the right way. I don't want to end up behind bars or anything like that. So all the boxes have been ticked. Let's just say that. We'll move on. So happy to, if you want to contact me, we're happy to get into details if you are keen to donate or want to know more information on that and how that works. Happy to do that. But we'll move on from that now. But yeah, we can take money donations and stuff like that and pass it forward as part of a large check to them at the Campout. Right. Now, Campground, Kumbara. I don't know if Teresa's still on or not. If she is, great to have you still here. If you have any questions about your campsite or anything like that, feel free to get in touch with them. They are absolutely lovely people. Like I said, some people have already gone down and checked the place out, which is absolutely fantastic. Some have even stayed there and come back with awesome reports of how good it is. So, it's going to be a heck of a good time, a heck of a lot of fun. There's a couple of spots left. So, Eagle, Campsite Eagle, not a Eagle, but Campsite Eagle. It's on the far right. So when you load up the web page, you might not see it because you'll see all the other ones that are booked out. But if you sort of move the map to the right, you'll see Eagle center right as you look at the map, if that makes sense. That's apparently got a few spots free. The bunkhouse is free. Now, I touch on this slightly in the video that I did with the runaround, and that's still free. So that's like 12 beds, I think, Teresa, if you're still on, 12 or 13, something like that. Great for large families, or if you're a bunch of kids, stuff like that, or you just want to camp in sort of an open area, bunkhouse, I suppose you'd call it, right next to the entertainment area, right near the showers, all that sort of stuff, covered, bedding, linen, all that sort of stuff. That's still available, which is great. What else we got? There's 4 spots across the ditch that are free. I'm pretty sure that's what Teresa told me. 13 for the bunkhouse. Thanks, Teresa. I keep forgetting that for some reason. I don't know why. There's 4 spots still free in what they call across the ditch, which is sort of near the dog off-leash area. It's unpowered. There is a dunny and toilet over there, though. So there's a couple of spots there still free. And the high country, what they call the high country, which is that sort of area up near the new construction of the toilets that they were making and all the rest of it. That's got a few spots free up there as well. 9, I think. I could be wrong. Teresa, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, another 9 sites unpowered up there. I think that's right. But get in touch with them, ring them up. It's booking on the website is kind of done now. So you need to get in touch with them via telephone or email. Remember to say Legends for Charity in the booking system, so that these guys know that you're part of our group, which is great, and then we know as well. So speaking of knowing who's in the group and who's coming, we have a rough numbers so far, guys. So rough numbers, we have about, I'm not going to give exact numbers, but we're somewhere between 120 and 150. Now that is absolutely fantastic. We've been doing this for a month, And I've be first to say that I've probably slacked off a bit because of work in promoting it, but the other guys have been smashing it, which is fantastic. 120 to 150 at the moment, which is really, really cool. We've only had it open for a month, so that is absolutely fantastic. So get your bookings in, tell your friends, tell your family. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. The donations are going to, like I said, to amazing causes. I'm pumped that we're at that point already. Yes, there's going to be things to do in the evenings and stuff like that. We're still in the planning of that and itineraries and how that's all going to look for you folks. But free time during the mornings, except for one morning, and then things to do at night and have a bit of a giggle and a bit of a laugh. Very similar to Harvey Bay, and just hang out by a campfire and make good friends and new friends and catch up with the old ones as well. So it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Do we want to do a prize? What do we got going on here? Jack Turtle, good warranty as well on their repairs. Nice area too. We're up there for the event. Excellent. Yeah, it's a great area, gorgeous area, especially this time of year. So Campout's obviously in August, which is 3 months from now, and the perfect time of year. I love winter camping. Winter camping is absolutely fantastic. The crisp mornings, the cool nights, nice big warm fires. It's the way to camp, guys. Let's be honest. We are near you, Rocky. What? Rochi. Oh, Rochi. We are near you, Rochi. Kangaroo East, Kangaroo West. They're good spots. Very, very good spots. Is there any way we can boost the Wi-Fi around the campsite for those that don't have Starlink? Yeah. Okay. So I'm working on that. Leave it with me, Troy. But there will be Wi-Fi. The campsite does have Wi-Fi. It is speed throttled. But there's a few things because I'll have Starlink by then as well. So I'm looking at maybe opening that up and making that available for people. Maybe just like a couple of hours during the day. So this is not on the whole time because there's nothing worse than being on your phone. You go camping and everyone's on your phone all day. So we might do it in the late afternoon or morning. I don't know, whatever. So we'll work it out. But yes, you will be able to get online. And like I said, Teresa has the Wi-Fi around the office as part of the Grand Group, which you just mentioned there. So, but if we all got on that one, I think the thing would have a heart attack. So we don't want to overload their system down there. So leave that with me. I am working on that. Or if anyone works at Telstra, does anybody work at Telstra and can provide one of those bloody towers or something? There you go. Let's see if we can get Telstra on board, and that'll be a heck of a lot of fun. And see if we can get a tower out there. So, but like I said, it's nice not to be on the phone the whole time. It's nice to put photos up and promote it and all that sort of stuff, but you don't want to be on the whole time. Mind you, I know some of you have young kids and trying to get the iPads off the kids. Oh yeah, I know. That can be a nightmare. Righto. Should we do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. What do we got? I'm going to give away something that I did a video on my last video, which was like 3 weeks ago now, maybe 4, something like that. Portable Telstra tower. That's what I'm talking about, Susie. We can make that happen, surely. Who works at Telstra? Someone must work or know someone who works at Telstra, and they can chuck up one of those little towers. That'd be so good. It isn't a very low reception area, guys. So there's barely any reception out there. You might get the odd ping every now and then, but apart from the Wi-Fi at their office, there's nothing really out there. We'll have a new setup by then, and Starlink. Maybe those with Starlink can open up several sites. Yeah, so the thing with Starlink we realised though, Brad, and I've got to work it out, is when you open it up for everyone to jump on, you can access the app and stuff. So we've got to work out a way to shut that down type thing. So I don't know, there's clearly some privacy setting that you can change or something. So once we work that out. No one works at Telstra. That is so true, mate. It's so true. Oh, good call, Luke. That was great. That was so good. All right, let's do a giveaway. So my last video, I was on the Kick-Ass Torch. So I thought, let's give one away. Now, this is mine, and it's the big sucker. So I gave the little sucker away on the big giveaway night. I thought we'll give the big one away. Why not? Worth 50, 60 bucks, something like that. Like I said, I get a few dollars trickling in from YouTube, guys. It's not enough to pay the rent, even, let's be honest. But it's enough to buy little cool things like this, and I like to give back to all of you out there. So we're going to do that. So it's going to be first answer in first, if that makes sense. First answer wins. First correct answer wins. First correct answer spelt right wins. Let's go with that. So I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow. So the Kick-Ass warehouse is actually 10 minutes down the road here at Acacia Ridge. And I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow and post it out tomorrow to the winner. So now, if you're an admin person, I do have to lay down some rules. If you're part of the organising committee, you can't enter. I'm sorry. No organising committee, no, what do they call them? Moderators. Moderators can't win. Because you'll know the answers, I'm sure. So, correct spelling has to be right answer, obviously. And you can pick yourself up. Prize 1 of 3 tonight, a Kick-Ass Outback. This thing, like Deb said, check out my video on it because, well, one, it's my video, and every time you watch my video, it's another hit. But it's such a great torch. Have a go at it. This thing just keeps going and going. Anyway, right. Super easy, super easy. It's worth about $50, guys, I think. Super easy question. 50, 60 bucks, all that. Right. Are we ready? Are we ready to go? Keith's on. G'day, Keith. How are you, mate? Good to see you here. Mate, great to catch up with you too. A couple of weeks ago up at Moore Park. Great to see you, mate. I haven't seen you in bloody forever. Someone's setting off fireworks in my front home, in front of my home all night. Go out and enjoy the show, mate. That's what we're doing. Someone's paid for them. Go out and enjoy the show. Jack Turtle saying good day to Keith. G'day, Keith. Yeah, good to see you here, mate. Good to see you can make it on your Sunday night. Okay, so the torch. The question is super easy, must have correct spelling, and must be the right answer in full. The 2024 Legends for Charity Campout is being held where? Go. This is for the Kick-Ass Outback Proof Gear. Mark, close, mate. Nagy Island. Peter's got it. Straight up. Full answer. Gambara Valley Campground. Well done, mate. Jeez, that's quick. Holy moly. Anthony, no, you missed out. Sorry, mate. Right answer, but missed out. Oliver's, I got it right. Everyone's getting it right. Good stuff. I hope you get it right, or otherwise you might want to check your booking because you might have booked at the wrong spot. There you go. Who got that? Peter. I better write that down because I will forget. I don't have a pen. Peter, send me a message on Facebook or Instagram or something, mate. I think I got your details. I think you won something during the big live stream a couple months ago. Well done. Hi, the Oliver family from Slacken. Yeah, well done, mate. Peter, that's coming your way. The Kick-Ass, the full-size torch. This thing is absolutely fantastic. Righto, so what else has been going on, everyone? What's been happening? We've got 2 more prizes to give away here. And we're going to have a bit of fun with them. Many thanks, Rob. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Is there anything at the camp that people want to see? Now, we had a band at the last one for Bucks one. Just out of curiosity, do we want a band? Do we want a band, guys? That's not. You're not going to win a prize for answering this one. No nudie runs. That's why I'm going. No nudie runs. Damn. Okay. All right. If I have to keep the clothes on, I will. I want to see you do the bike track, Rob. Oh, geez, I tell you, make sure the life flight helicopter is standing by because I almost needed it after the last one. Fireworks down the end of the street as well. Some serious fireworks. Make it out and enjoy them. That's really cool. A puppet show. Keithy, mate, let's do it. Let's a puppet or a Muppet show because there'll be plenty of Muppets around the joint. Don't worry about that. The Alexander's got a caravan. No way, Lukey. Well done, mate. What'd you get? That's super exciting, mate. Good stuff. Yes, a band. Yeah, okay, cool. So I've spoken to a couple. The Oliver family there. I've spoken to a couple, and I'm just going to work out logistics and all that sort of stuff. I don't mind either way with a band. Yeah, exactly right. I'm not talking like AC/DC, but just a nice band in the background, something like that. Have a bit of boogie too, all that kind of thing. Bobby Asser nudie runs. No, come on, Troy. We want plenty of them, especially in the background of Phil's live streams. That's where we want them. Yeah, what'd you get, Luke? Jayco Expander Outback 14. Yeah, nice. Well, mate, well done. And I bet the fan band loves it. So you'll have that obviously for the camp out, mate. That's great. That's so good. A comedian. I think there'll be a few comedians there. Don't worry about that. There'll be some good laughs and stuff. Easy to set up with the kids. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Even camper trailers, as you know, with kids, it's a lot of work, isn't it? I don't have kids, obviously, but even just setting my camp up for me, that's enough. Did you just say it won't be ACDC? How else am I supposed? Oi! Oi! We might throw a couple of ACDC tracks in there. We might get old Terry G up on the DJ decks, I think, and he can show off his DJing prowess, which we designated clown. Who's that? Who are we going to make the designated clown, Susie? I think we need to put a vote in. Bingo, yes, camping bingo. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Or yeah, camping bingo. When you get all your camping things in a line, you win. That's not a bad idea. I like that. Yes, a clown. Oh, so good, so good. Oh dear. But yeah, so looking forward to it. A little bit of a catch up. Sorry, I've been a little bit AWOL. I've been AWOL for everybody with work commitments and stuff like that. And but it's worth it when the Dolphins win, right? So fins up for the Dolphins. What about a scavenger hunt? Yeah, now the Oliver family, the campground, I believe Teresa still does it. They do like a scavenger hunt already. So again, I'll be out there on Friday, and I might do a sneaky little live feed. And since I'll be there, people might have more questions at the forefront of their mind for things like that. But yes, I believe there is a little scavenger hunt that you can do already there, which is great. I vote Bob as clown. Yeah, well, I think that's a given. Head clown. Yeah, there you go, Lukey. Fins up, mate. Fins up. All right, should we do another prize? Let's do another prize. What will we do next? Yeah, let's do this. So, as you all know, or most of you all know, Terry G makes this amazing board, right? Have a go at it. The Wanderer Oz is this one, and look at this is a serious chopping board, cheese board, whatever you want to call it. It's got the little groove in it, so when you're like not level and the juices or whatever run, it all catches in there. These are absolutely phenomenal. He's got his little logo on the back there. So what we're going to do is I've spoken to Terry, and he's agreed, and we're going to give one away, a Wanderer Oz one. Now, I hope you want one. If I don't get any answers to this question, then I know no one wants a Wanderer one. But dead set, you're going to want one of these. These are fantastic. It is so good. I really want to use it, but I tell you, like the engraving and everything, it just looks fantastic, right? And everyone who comes and sees it just comments on it. It smells fantastic, that wood grain, all the rest of it. It is just absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to give another one away. Terry G is a craftsman. He certainly is. My chair is sinking, and I'm getting lower and lower. Oh, dear. Right, so we're going to give one of these away. The Wanderer Oz chopping board. And Terry, mate, you're a dead set, absolute fantastic bloke who puts these together. Your skills are next level, mate. And I'm pretty excited to be giving one away tonight. Right, so let me put that down. Question. The question. Right. For a Wanderer Oz, gas strut is stuffed. Yeah, so is my diet, I think, which is why the gas strut is stuffed. Look, we're all honest here on the Wanderer Oz. We're all good friends. We can be honest like that. Can't bring myself to use it. It's such an amazing piece of art. It really is. They're so good. Terry, you do a phenomenal job. I'm super excited to be giving one away, I tell you. Right. Now, the board question. Again, these are all Campout related, right? These are all Campout event related questions. What? Gotta make sure I like. When people ask a question on like The Price is Right. Does anyone remember The Price is Right? I don't think that's been on TV for 20 years. But they'd ask a question, and by the third word in the question, you already know what the question is. I try and write the question so you don't know what the answer is by the third or fourth word. Love that show. Yeah, it was bloody good. Larry Emder used to do it. That was a bloody good show. Can I answer this one? Terry G. Sorry, mate. No. Neither can Robin. Neither can Robin. Lisa Wood. Howdy. How you going? I've got a good question above. I've got a good agree. He's a top bloke and very famous for his famous what? I don't know. For his famous, I don't know. Anyway, Rob, how old are you? I remember that. I am old, Susie. I am over the hill. Actually, my birthday, we're going to do a birthday bash somewhere, and I'll probably do a little bit of a live stream on that. My birthday's in about 2 months, the big one, so we'll see. Right, what is the local, the question for the board. What is the local town near Goombara Valley Campground that featured in my video? What's the local town called? I said it about 400 times, and I said it 400 times wrong. Every time I said it differently. Oh, it's going to be correct spelling. Correct spelling. Oh, Anthony Close. Oliver Close. The Oliver family on second go. There you go. Iggy Die. No, oh, that's correct. Sorry. Troy Berg. That's true, but it's. I went through Goombara. Oh, these technicalities, Troy. The main one featured, the one with the butcher shop. That's the one. Greg. G'day, Greg. Alora, Alra. I do not know. You know what? I might try and get Teresa on Friday to actually just say it on, maybe in the background of the camera if she doesn't want to be on camera, but I've got to get this sorted out because it's a joke. Look at you, we all got it right. Alora from Landy Smurf. Good on you, mate. You all got it right, but the first person was the Olivers, I think. The Oliver family. Yeah. Pretty sure. Hang on, where's my mouse? Is my mouse going to work? Warwick is nearby. The Oliver family's just throwing towns out. Like, there's no tomorrow. But you got it right. You got it right there, guys. Launceston. I've been to Launceston. Has anyone here been to Launceston? I definitely rate Hobart over Launceston. Hobart's like going back to like a country town in England. It's fantastic. Looks like a great butcher shop there. Yes, Peter. And Friday, more news coming from Friday from the butcher. Awesome work, the Oliver family. Yep, Oliver family. Send me a message or an Instagram. I may or may not have your address already. I'm not sure, but I'll get that chopping board to you. Thanks, Terry and Rob. Yeah, absolutely. Terry will knock up another one, and we'll get that out to you, which is fantastic. Yeah, very cold here. Have ordered the firewood slacking. Winter camping though, guys. Come on, it's so good. That warm campfire and so good. How's Tassie going, Landy? Yeah, it's good to see Landy down there. What do we got? Hi everyone, Rosie is on. Hi everyone, we are watching from the spirit of Tassie, heading back to the mainland. At this stage, Buck, Rafa, and I make it to the camp. Oh, how good is that? How good is that, guys? That's super exciting. I'm so glad they're loving it. They're on the spirit right now, which is really, really cool. They're sailing the high seas, as they say. Geez, I hope it's not too rough. I hope it's all right. The nighttime trip. I'm taking a truck to Hobart in November as part of work. I've got to drive I think it's an 8-tonner or something down for a gig in Hobart, and then drive it back. Obviously, 4-day drive down to Hobart on the Spirit. It's a bucket list item for me too to drive something over on the Spirit of Tasmania. Luckily, work's come through with a gig down there, so driving from Brizzy down to Hobart and back. With a gig in the middle, that'd be good. How is it, guys? How's the boat? And I'm sure you love Tasmania. I absolutely love Tasmania. There's a little something over the back of my head there that you might be able to spot too, Roz. And I won't give anything away, but loving it. Absolutely loving it. Awesome, the Gigi's coming too. That's so cool, guys. And your spot is locked in as well, guys. So at the campground, so you're all locked in, ready to rock and roll. Say hi to Buck and give him an uppercut for still wearing those cowboy shirts. Hey, Buck! Yeah, let's get rid of the Yakubra. Fins up! Get your fins up! Come on, everyone! Get some dolphins in the chat. Come on. Get your fins up. Go the Dolphins. Go the Dolphins. Absolutely love it out there working for them. It's such good fun. Such good fun. And yeah, go Broncos. Olivers, you're out. You're gone. Who remembers the Broncos ad where they were spraying the grass and the old mate comes up and goes, "Oh, that looks good, mate, but who are the Broncos?" That's what I think of the Broncos, mate. The Broncos, the Drongos is what they should be called. Bloody Broncos. Richest club in the NRL. There's a fact for you. Richest club in the NRL. Broncos. Ed's four-wheel drive. Ed's on. Het Rob. Oh, he's been retracted. Who's giving Ed the boot? Hey, Rob. That's better. Mate. I've lost how to cook your rice recipe. Newey. G'day, Newey. Good to see you, mate. I can't even cook rice, mate. Let alone losing a recipe. Oh, dude, that's so good. B-rate Brisbane team. Yeah, exactly. Like, are you a Dolphins fan, mate? Are you fins up? Fins up. And if you are, mate, let us know because the July game sold out. I'll see if I can get you a ticket for you and your fan band, mate. If you're a Dolphins fan, like I was saying earlier, the vibe out there is just next level, absolutely next level. And I'll get you. I might even get you up where I work, and you can we're next to Wayne Bennett's box there, and you might even get to say good day or something like that. So let us know, mate. Let us know. Queenslander. Yeah, that's right. I used to be a Blues supporter, guys. Up until old mate, what was his name? Paul. What's his name? Not Paul Harrigan. Paul Harrigan's the ref. Paul, the big dude, the big forward. And he just punched old mate Queenslander for no reason. He did the tackle. He got up, and old mate just clocked him. Paul Gallen. That's it. Mate. He walked past me at Magic Round. We're doing the main stage for the Matty John show, and he walked past me. I tell you, I wanted to go him. I would have got probably laughed at, but, I can't stand that Gallen bloke, I tell you. Oh, unreal. He walked past me with Matty Johns and Hine, is it Fletchy and Hiney and all that? They were walking to the stage and whatever. But Nate Miles, that's it. Gallen belted Nate Miles. And ever since that day, I have been a Queenslander because you do not just get up and just king at someone. It is, I don't care, right? Like, I love a good biff in the footy as much as anyone. But old mate just got up and Gallen, nah, sorry, mate, you're all out. You're gone. See ya. And I love the Origin rivalry and all that. And, the big biff, bring back the biff and all that. But nah, you got to do it properly. Be careful, Rob. Be on your keyboard. Yeah, so I was saying before, the keyboard lives. It still shines and does all the fancy colours and all that kind of rubbish. But, I'm flirting with danger again. Grubby players. Yeah, that's right. Just can't. Got no time for them. I'll tell you, Felice Kafusi's got to be careful. He getting in there. I was at Suncorp doing the audio for the stadium, at Suncorp Stadium there for the Dolphins and who did we play? Jeez, I can't remember now. Dolphins and Storm game, because obviously it was a rivalry from the old Storm players. And I'm watching from the control room at Suncorp there, and it was the first tackle of the game or some bloody thing, and Felice just comes in with a whoosh. I turned to the guy next to me, I said, oh, geez, that was a good hit. 2 minutes later, gone. And now he's gone for another 3 weeks, which has thrown the Queensland selection into an absolute shambles. When we went out to the Dolphins game on Sunday, I was talking to one of Wayne's staff. I just said, mate, can you just have a word to Felice? Because, dead set, he's the backbone of this team, and he's not even around. We need him on the field. And everyone's just like, yeah, we know. But at the same time, good on him, eh? Good on him. So good. I don't know about NRL, but NFL fight gets a player in a heap of trouble. Well, the problem with NFL slacking is you all wear helmets, mate. So you punch someone, you're punching someone in a helmet. How does that work? I'd be too bloody scared, mate. You break your fingers and your knuckles, and same as the ice hockey. Geez, our ice hockey's good. That is intense. But when they punch on, they rip their gloves off, right? Which makes sense. But they leave the helmet on. They're trying to punch someone in the helmet. I'm like, that's not doing anything. You got to rip the helmet off. Anyway. Friday Night Lights, mate, slacking. There was a TV show in the mid-2000s, Friday Night Lights, and all about the NFL and all that, and college football. And when I was in the States, college football is just unreal. I know you're not in the States, mate, but college footy over there, what, next level, absolutely next level. our sold out games are half the capacity of your college games out there, which is in terms of numbers in the crowd. It's just unreal. What about Canberra Campground touch game tapping? Okay, so yes, there will be games. Okay, so great. Thanks, Oliver's family. That's a great little thing in there. You just reminded me. Going to set up. There's a little grassed area you might have seen in the video we popped up, and I'm going to put like a volleyball net, cricket stuff, cricket bat and bails and stumps and all that, and the ball and whatever, and a few other games and stuff. So through the day, the kids can jump in there, and the adults after a few Milton mangoes or whatever, and get stuck in and have a bit of fun and kick a footy around and all that sort of stuff. You can swim in a little creek as well, so you can kick the footy in the creek and all that sort of stuff. All that is on the cards, Oliver family. But thank you for reminding me. I don't know if I told anyone all of that. So, what about Canberra Campground? Dropping the gloves is a term in Canada, meaning you want to take someone on. Yeah, that's it, mate. Drop the gloves. Here in Australia, mate, you just turn around and you go, "You what, mate?" And so it's on. 8 o'clock in the morning in the pub. "You what, mate?" And usually there's a few expletives in there. And then it's on, and out in the car park of the local RSL. Or maybe was that just my early 18s? I don't know. Some Americans at the night stadium wanted to know after 15 minutes when we're going to stop and have a break. Oh, yeah, those games go for 4 bloody hours, mate. They're unreal. Absolutely unreal. Milton mangoes, yeah, Lukey. I'm not proud of myself, mate. I've got some Stella in the Great Northern, which is still a 4X company. I don't know. It's a mango-looking thing. I got some Stella in the fridge. I thought, that's a bit fancy. So I thought I'd leave that in there. I've got the old Captain Morgan. Maniac is summer now. You need the cooler. Yeah, it's summer over there. Oh, you got. Did I see something on the news about huge fires over your way, mate? Big wildfires. I hope that's not the case. Anyway, how many prizes have I given away? 1 or 2? 2. I've done 2. So let's do the third one. Who wants a third prize? This is a pretty good prize, I think. The first one was the torch that Peter won. Congratulations, Peter, if you're still on. If not, send me I hope you sent me a message on Instagram with your address and all that. The second prize was the chopping board from Terry, the Wanderer Oz chopping board. We've done a little clip, Terry and I, on that. Make sure you check it out. If you're keen on getting one or anything like that, you can get in touch with Terry and all that sort of stuff. You can make you one. Hi, Aloha family. Being the last month of winter, it will be cool cold. Yeah, so I did one of those long-range weather things for when Goombara is. And it sort of says it hovers between at night 3 and 5 degrees or whatever. And during the day, it's like 13 to 20 or something like that. And that to me is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Perfect at night for cooking up on a big campfire. Perfect during the day. Hopefully it's nice, clear, sunny, blue skies. The blue skies in winter are just next level. We are starting to dry out here in Queensland. We've had great weather for about 3 weeks now. It's been beautiful, but I tell you, I reckon there's a huge drought season coming up. I reckon we're going to, probably next year, maybe the year after, I reckon we're looking at 20 years drought. We've had 3 years of rain, essentially. I reckon there's a huge drought coming, which is very, very sad. Because that's kind of the cycle, isn't it? Drought, flood. And we've just gone through a really big wet summer and winter. And I reckon, yeah, some bad news on the horizon, unfortunately, for Australia in that aspect. Bring your electric blanket. Yeah, absolutely. I've got one too. I think this is the flavour of the month type thing, isn't it? So we've got the electric blanket. I haven't used this. I brought this about 14 months ago, this time last year, and it's still in its bag. I haven't unzipped it. Because we live in Queensland, for goodness sake. You don't need the darn thing. But maybe out there you will. I say that, but I got my poo slippers on. Here you go, folks. Check this out. It's actually that cold here. I've got my poo slippers on. Hello. Hang on. Fins up, folks. You. Dear. What am I doing? Let's give away the prize. Let's give away the third prize of the night. Oh, my God. Okay, righto. They're called the poo slippers, by the way, for obvious reasons. Right, the third prize is a $50 BCF gift card. How good is that, guys? And $50. It's like $50 in your pocket. And thought that was a pretty good one. BCF for me for fishing gear, guys, is where it's at. They've got so much. Well, look at that. It says stop what? Stop wishing, start fishing. So yeah, you're full of shit, Rob. Yeah, I know. Yeah, $50, unlimited expiry. It'll last forever. And yeah, get some fishing gear or whatever you need. And I can't believe there's a poo emoji that looks like my slipper. That's so good. I love your slippers. Yeah, I can't remember where I got them. Probably like a Kmart or something like that a little while ago. I've not used mine yet. Still too warm. Yeah, that, like I said, that electric blanket. I've been wanting to use that for 12 months, and it's just too hot. I bet they're warm. They are, mate. They are great, actually. Should stop wishing, start camping. Yeah, I know, mate. So hopefully next week I'll be back in the swag. All right, $50 gift voucher. This one is not about the campground. Actually, this one is because I thought this is a pretty good little price. So I thought let's do it about a video on my YouTube channel that some of you may have seen. This is probably for the long time viewers. So apologies if this is your first time. Welcome, but you probably won't know the answer to this. It was originally introduced to chocolate ice cream. Should be stop wishing. I don't know, Susie. I don't know what that is. A poo wearing a fin. A poo wearing a fin. That's right. And fins up. That's all I got to say about the whole situation. Fins up. I love this thing. Go the Dolphins. Buggy your Cowboys, Buck. Go the Dolphins. Right. $50 voucher. What border was I crossing when I got pulled up by the cops on my outback trip for a vehicle search and a papers check? This was mid-corona. One lonely copper out there on the border of such and such and such and such. Adelaide, Naz, that's not a bloody border. Ed, close. Peter's got half of it. There's a hint for you, folks. Peter's got half. I need both states. Sorry, I should have said that. I need both states. Victoria, Northern Territory, South Australia, Queensland. I need both in the one answer. Both states. South Australian border, Indigo. No. Ed, no. South Australia and Queensland. No. Lukey Alexander, Queensland and South. I was going from Queensland into South Australia. I was going from Queensland into South Australia. Then went into Inaminka, turned around and had to come back. But yeah, he pulled me up. One lonely copper. The thumbnail on the video is the shot from my dash cam. There is nothing for a squazillion kilometres. And then there's one dunny, Portaloo. There was a fence with a boom gate. This is mid-corona, right? So all lockdowns. The fence with a boom gate, bright yellow boom gate, and him in a troopy by himself out there for 12 hours a day, sunrise to sunset, right? And at sunset, they closed the gate because obviously Corona was the thing at the time, and you couldn't travel at night, and you could only travel a day with a pass. So I had to go into Windora and print off this pass at the local tourist information centre to get me through. It was a whole thing, and absolutely stunning out there. People who say there's nothing out there, you're wrong. It just never ends. It never stops changing. It's gorgeous. But the big news was who won that at the end? I don't even know. Lukey won it. Congratulations, mate. $50 BCF. How good is that? Congratulations, mate. And that is the link to the episode. Oh, did someone put it in? Thank you, whoever, if the link's in. I don't know if it. I was having a bit of a ramble there. I missed it. If someone's put it in, then that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, the whole trip was amazing. But yeah, I thought make it a little bit tricky for people. But yeah, going into South Australia, that was next level. And, it was Mother's Day as well, I think, or the day before. And I tried calling the copper, and there's one copper in the whole town of Windora. Or was it Cunnamulla? Cunnamulla or Windora, whichever. Windora. And yeah, he didn't answer his phone. So I called like 4 times. And he eventually picked up. And this isn't in the video, but he eventually picked up. And he goes, hello. And I'm like, mate, I've tried to drive through town. I want to go out to Birdsville and Indominka and all the rest of it. I need a pass. I need you to see it or whatever. And he goes, mate, it's Mother's Day. And I'm like, oh, is it? And I thought, I better call my mum. But yeah, he was like, mate, I'll just see you on the border tomorrow. Just park up somewhere, stay overnight. He clearly didn't want anything to do that day. He obviously wanted the day off. And it was a Sunday. It was Sunday in Windora on Mother's Day. Nothing was happening, folks. Oh, so good. So good. I got pulled for being 3 inches over a stop sign line in the middle of nowhere, Queensland. Really? Where was that, Susie? Where? It must have been a quiet day. It must have been a quiet day for him. The Tasmanian border. Nice, Ed. Nice. Oh, let's go. I guard the Tassie border. Selected people only. I hope you let me in, Landy. Now, Landy, get in touch because, like I said, I'm driving a truck down to Hobart. I'm on a really tight schedule, but if I can pull in, say good day for 5 minutes, I will. So let me know in a message on Instagram or Facebook, mate. Let us know, and I'll come and say good day. But, geez, they've got me on a schedule going down there. It's pretty tight. 3 days in a truck to Hobart. They're big drive days. Right. You're retiring, Landy. What's Landy causing trouble? Right, there you go. So that was Sunday night, folks. And what time is it? 7:30. How long have I been going for? An hour. Good stuff. And just a bit of a Chin-wag catch-up, guys. And literally, like I said, my camera died just before we went live. Hey, at least it died before I hit go. Unreal. I need to sort that out. I need to work out what's going on there. But we got some prizes away. We got the torch going out. We got the gift card, and we got the fantastic chopping board there from Terry. Hope everybody's well. And Hobart, just around the corner from my place. I'm in Hobart for like 3 days, Landy. So let's work it out, mate. We'll do a beer at the pub or something like that. I'm down there. It's November, December, something like that. Anyway, let us know, and that'd be great to catch up, mate. That'd be brilliant. I've got my HR license. I should have come along, mate. We could have done 2 up. Could have done 2 up, or actually, yeah, 2 up means you don't stop. I want to stop. I want to check out things along the way. I've done the run down to Lakes Entrance as part of an empty esky run, which was before YouTube. That was on Facebook, and donated like $7,000. I dropped about $7,000 in a week. That was during the bushfires, so you would have seen them on the videos when the guys went through Malakuta and all that sort of stuff. I did that the day after they let us back into the town, and I just hung out in those towns for a couple of days. Donated my time and services. I was on long service leave at the time, and dropped about $7,000. Just helped people clean up the rubble in the houses at Malakuta and all that sort of stuff. And you know, it was really eye-opening at the time, and the devastation was horrific. And those scenes you saw of all the red glow in the sky and stuff on New Year's Eve, people running to the beach. I went down to that beach, and there's not much between the water and the edge of the coastline, I suppose, like the sand bit. There's not much there, and you can see the fire just came right up to the edge of the beach, and just horrifying. And, I was there after the fire, and I was scared. So very full on. But always like doing things like that, helping others out. That's what it's all about. So, you know, that empty esky thing is still a thing on Facebook, but it's sort of changed direction a bit, and I'm not really following. It's kind of got a bit yuppie-ish, I think is probably the best word for it. Where at the time it was sort of created for the bushfires and stuff like that to help out in towns, and people have lost their homes. And the idea is you go to towns with empty esky, you buy all your food in the town, eat all your food, drive to the next town, empty fridge, buy your food, support the locals, all that sort of stuff. And it was great. It was very, very good for the soul, I suppose, and help out the locals and whatever. Anyway, I can't remember the exact spot. It was a few years ago. I only rolled forward because when I looked left, there was like 5 cop cars, and I wondered if it was a convention. Yeah, a convention to catch you by the sound of it. But yeah, that sucks. That's not good at all. Leaves a bad taste in your mouth, doesn't it? Especially when it's something simple and little like that. You know, It just drives you bananas. Pretty close to Tara. Oh, yeah, Tara. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's actually Chillaway. I heard people from Tasmania get their truck license out of Cornwall. I tell you what, some of the Brisbane folk do too. I tell you, holy moly, they'll give one to anyone. Merge. Don't worry about knowing how to merge. Just cut right in. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Folks, that was a bit of fun on your Sunday night. I hope I was a little bit entertaining for you all. Thank you for all dropping by. And those who want a prize, get in touch with me on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll get the prize out to you. I'll post it tomorrow. I'm off to Canberra for a week tomorrow, and then back, and we'll race out to Campground and maybe do a little live stream from out there by the creek, hopefully, if we can get enough reception. So, yeah, great to have everybody here. Thanks again. And damn, that will be cold. Yes. Yeah, Canberra will be chilly. I'm not even sure what the event is I'm working on, to be honest. I think it's something to do with Parliament House with old Albo. So, anyway, we'll see. But, no, thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. And I've got to work out my camera, so apologies if I'm just one big pixel for the last hour. But, yeah, doesn't really matter. It's all just a bit of fun and banter with you folks, and get some more information out about the campground. There'll be more formal stuff next week. Get off my backside and see and chat to the organising committee and get them all the stuff that they need as well. But yeah, great to see everybody. Thanks for joining in. Good night, everyone. Night, Rob. See you later, everyone. Everyone's signing off. Good to see. And more info coming soon. And another video coming soon. Cook up. I've got a cook up video. Yes, the cook up video. Get excited. Get excited. I'm still alive. Let's just say that. I'm still alive. So clearly it went relatively okay. Anyway, I'm going to go. You guys should go too. And have a great week, everybody. And keep an eye out for the cook up video. I'm very, very proud of my efforts. And I'm still alive. How to cook toast. But I can't do that. All right, folks. Swaggin' sisters. Good night, you lot. Well said. Couldn't say it better myself. Good night, you lot. We'll see you all soon. And have a great one. Be safe and be kind to each other. And don't run stop signs. Make sure you stop, look both ways, and learn how to merge while you're at it, folks. I'm sick of it. All right, hurry. We'll see you all later. Thanks for joining in. Congratulations to the winners. And you know what, guys? Fins up. Get your 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 fins up.